Wonder what the weather was like on that day all those years ago. Here is a look at your Sunday forecast, though, with our meteorologist, Jason Michael.
Well, Stephanie, I'm willing to bet that it'll probably be more seasonable then than it is right now because things are really shaking up across the region and also across the country as well. We have another surge of warm air moving into northeast Ohio later tonight through tomorrow. It's still going to be a little bit of a wintry type of night for some once we get our temperatures to fall back near to the freezing mark in some areas. But even tomorrow, as I said before, we're going to be warming things up. These 30s you see here will change over to some upper 40s and perhaps even some 50s for some. We have a surface wind coming out of the north right now. This is what's keeping our temperatures a bit more subdued and seasonable for this time of year. When you look for some precipitation, it's going to be hard to find any because we have a weak area of high pressure over us right now. But back over towards the west, that's where we're watching this area of low pressure. This is what's going to bring us some of that wintry mix overnight tonight, along with that frontal boundary moving on in. So some light flurries I'm seeing this evening, folks. Perhaps even if you're here in Cuyahoga County right now, perhaps you're south of Parma, just to the north of North Royalton, you can see some light flurries outside. This is being picked up on radar a bit more in the upper levels of the atmosphere. So the final few days of 2021, I should say, is going to be a bit of a roller coaster. We're talking about a parade of systems moving on through and mixed precipitation, varied in nature by the time we get to Friday of this week. So let's roll the clock forward here. You can see in your National Design Mart hour-by-hour forecast through this evening. Again, surface level, we have our winds coming out of the north for the most part. After midnight, we start to change things up a bit and temperatures start to warm. Some areas, though, because depending on where the surface temperature will be, some of it could be falling as rain showers, some of it could be coming in as mixed precipitation, and even some of the frozen spots still could be having some freezing rain as well. Rarely you can see this over towards the north and also east by tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. So between 5, 6, 7 a.m., if you're doing that morning commute, it's going to be dicey. So please take care and also drive carefully as well. Through mid to late morning and for the rest of the day, we're just dealing with some scattered showers, garden variety type showers, my friends, through the rest of your Monday here. Temperatures, though, as we make our way into the early afternoon, nearing 50 degrees. You can see Dover around 1 p.m. and even lower 50s expected, perhaps even mid 50s expected down in Dover Monday afternoon for the drive at 5. By the time we get to Monday night heading into Tuesday, we start to kind of flip things over just a wee bit as well. Any rainfall that we have falling over the next 24 hours is likely going to be hovering around a quarter of an inch, maybe up to a half inch of rainfall. Then thereafter, we start talking about some snowfall as well. So again, this is taking us into about 6 p.m. where you can see some spots really trying to edge closer to an inch and maybe an inch and a half here. So let's see what it looks like past Tuesday heading into the rest of the week as we head towards 2022. So we're going to have a surface wind coming in out of the south by the time we get to Wednesday heading into Thursday. This area of low pressure is going to wrap around and likely bring some starting rain and then switching it over to some snowfall as well. Thursday, Friday, a little bit more on the drier side, but as you can see, as we're heading towards Saturday, we start to get things wet yet again. You can see in your Union Home Mortgage 7-day outlook, by the time we start things off on Saturday, 2022, a rainy start. You can see there 44 degrees for the high, upper 30s, rain, snow mixing for next Sunday, Stephanie. So again, up and down we go.
Gotta have those umbrellas handy, apparently, this time of year.
And the coats.
And the coats. Thank you for that, Jason.